So when Skylar was about 18 months old, her pediatrician determined that there was some sort of developmental delay with her speech. She wasn't speaking, she wasn't trying to form words, and it was a concern. Initially, she was tested for hearing problems, and she went through a whole series of different types of hearing tests that ultimately she passed. She went through a lot of different evaluations and tests. She at one point was given a diagnosis of an autism spectrum disorder that it didn't fit, and so she it took a while for us to finally figure out what was going on. When she was 3 years old, she received an MRI scan, and that took the picture of the problem. The problem was a brain malformation. It's a very rare disorder called polymicrogyria, and it affects the formation of the brain, the shape of the brain. And in her case, it affects her speech area. There are other kids who suffer from it with a really wide range of symptoms. Most kids will suffer some level of mental retardation. Speech, swallowing disorders are common, and almost all kids who suffer from this suffer from seizures. Some of them are pretty bad too. It can actually kill really young kids who have this. So there were a lot of concerns and a lot of issues. When she first got that diagnosis, it was hard. It was really hard for us, because you think you want an answer, and you say, I just want an answer. But sometimes you get that answer, and it's not the answer that you're looking for.
That was rough, because we went into it thinking nothing was wrong. And we had been told that if something was wrong, they would have called us right away. And so I think we sat back on our heels and we got comfortable. And we thought, no big deal, we're just gonna go in for a checkup. And then as soon as we stepped into the room, you felt this air of like something was wrong. Something was really wrong. But it just seems like yesterday still. And it was so beautiful outside. It was such a beautiful day. Because I remember she was impervious and she just played. She didn't care at all, and I just tried to keep it together and tried not to cry. Because we did a lot of crying after that, I know. I still do to this day. There are days that are good and days that are bad, and it gets to you because it's so unfair. You know, this beautiful little creature caught under glass. She can't, you know, maybe that's my charming mixed metaphors, but that's the way I feel like sometimes she's this beautiful butterfly that's pinned down and caught under glass, and she can't fly away. But she tries. She tries pretty damn hard.